Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Last Epoch. My name is Wilfred. So this is a video update on where I am with my Necromancer progressing through this game now that the server issue seems to have put behind us. And this boss is Lagoon God of Storm. It's one of the more interesting boss encounters I've seen so far in this game, because if you look at other boss encounter, usually it's rather straightforward, just tank and spam, spank and you make sure that you survive through it, not that difficult. But this is a multi-phase boss fight. There are one-shot kind of attack. For example, the beam that you see, the white beam, as well as the white circle of the storm, those are one-shot. If you stand, if the timing is a little bit off, like this beam here, I think I got lucky a little bit on just now when I dodged through it. But if you get hit by some of this ability, it is really one-shot. His claw do stun the minions as well as myself as the summoner, but sometimes you just have to take some hits here and there, and you could kind of like get behind this corner here and do damage and avoid some of these one-shot attacks, but it's not always a fail-safe kind of strategy, because I've done it for phase 1, and then when phase 3 comes, which back to the platform, even at the corner sometimes the beam may arrive where you are. Now this is phase 2, and phase 2 is really about to keep bringing down the tentacle until a certain number, and there are a lot of ads as well. You have to bring them down, otherwise they'll get overwhelming you. There are environmental dangers, the wave that come onto you, that each one hit will kind of lose half of the health, so you have to be careful. It churn through all the potion if you need to. Sometimes it's very hard to avoid all these things, because you can see it coming in different direction, so just have to take calculated risk on what you can do and how you can avoid some of them. But it's really about trying your best to survive and just wear down all these tentacles as it appear, and try to bring down the number of ads so as not to get overwhelmed. So yeah, that's phase 2. I find it interesting, not necessarily difficult, never kind of get defeated on that, but on the boss, yeah, in the past I've some attempts that kind of like, I could fail. So here, I just want to call one thing out, and it's kind of obvious when you look at it, but it's not obvious when you play other games as well, is that the summons are actually a pretty strong one. They can survive some of this one-shot ability that my character wouldn't be able to take, but they can survive and health regen through it. And I think that's really good. Now, I put in a lot of effort to ensure that they have the right kind of resistant armor, health regen, and so on, but it pays off, and that is the more important about this game. I think Last Epoch nail the Necromancer class. The summons are really helpful, and they can be strong as well if you put in effort to spec them correctly or gear them correctly. But yeah, I mean that it make it right. I mean, all this one-shot ability and so on, these summons all survive. So once you survive the phase 3, it would be the end of the encounter. I believe later on there will be something similar as well when you get through a certain era, but I'm really happy that I got through that, because this is a juncture whereby you have to overcome, otherwise you will not be able to progress. And I must also say that this game is good because all the one-shot ability or attack, whatever it is, I can see clearly on the screen. I could avoid it as well. I can't say for other games like I play in the past, like Wuzen or even Diablo 4, the Lilith kind of fight. It's not at all obvious when it comes to all these attacks, but here, if you get defeated, I don't really feel frustrated, because I know that it could be something that I just make a mistake somewhere. Everything is very clear to me. I could have there's enough time for me to move or dodge, but I just didn't do it. So it's great. It's a good game. Now the server is kind of like doing well, so I would recommend just coming back to play this game. Alright, see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.